After deciding which hand to use, the next step is deciding where to place your controller. The three main positions players often use are top of the thigh, side of the thigh, and foot grip. Starting with the top of the thigh grip, players place their controllers, well, on the top of their thigh. This grip is best seen in the 2022 World Championship Finals, where both players utilize this placement using opposite hands as well. Typically, players place the controller on the same leg as their anchor hand so that their rolling hand can naturally reach the controller. However, the founder of rolling, Cheese, actually places his controller on the leg opposite his anchor hand. This causes his rolling arm to jut out. However, Cheese says doing this isn't uncomfortable and in fact gives him the best angle to roll on the controller. Next, we move to the side of the thigh grip. This is the grip I personally use, as well as other top players like Dog and Miles. This grip involves placing the controller flat against the thigh of your rolling hand, which will set the controller upright. I found this grip comfortable because your anchor hand will be facing sideways. This is a pretty natural position to hold, whereas with the top thigh grip, you might be straining your wrist by placing it horizontally. One match where you can best see the left and right hand variants is the aforementioned Miles vs Dog of the 2024 World Championships, where Miles uses his right hand and Dog uses his left hand. Finally, we get to foot grip. With foot grip, players bend their legs outwards and use the base of their foot to firmly hold the controller. This is what's used by Blue Scooty, who is kind enough to answer some questions regarding this grip. When learning how to roll, Scooty says that using foot grip was slightly uncomfortable at first, however there was never fatigue during long sessions, and he quickly got used to the position. Scooty chose this grip because he felt the foot gave a much larger area to roll on, and the grip felt more stable overall than placing the controller against his leg. One challenge with foot grip is that the foot can become numb after a while. However, to combat this, adjust the foot the second you feel it falling asleep. I wasn't able to find any matches where both players were clearly shown using foot grip. However, instead, you can watch the streams of Alex T and Blue Scooty, who both use this grip, with Alex using his left hand and Scooty using his right.